Hey everyone, Teamudf here for robbery with Jubs.
Oi.
Wow, this place is an absolute mess. The payday gang was here. The crooks really tore through here.
Oh man, they put the jewel in the safe! I freaking knew it!
Look at the safe. The septium, which was supposed to be given to Her Majesty the Queen, has been stolen. I'm really sorry, especially having you go through all the trouble to bring it here. It's not you who should be apologizing, it's the crooks who are in the wrong. By the way, how are the other rooms in the house? The other rooms, for the most part, appear to have been left untouched. They're about as messy as the attic room, in which my wife and Lita were locked up in. Estelle, Joshua, there's something I want you to do. Which is, I'll speak with the mayor about the incident. I want you two to check out the inside of the house. You mean like an on-site investigation? Are you sure we're up to the task? Since we're all here, splitting up would be the best way to cover the most ground, no? Alright, we'll see what we can do. Proceed carefully and deliberately. Alright, Mayor Claus, how about we talk in the parlor? Sure, now where to begin? Well, whoever was here before that student or whatever, I bet they did it. An on-site investigation, huh? I'm starting to get butterflies in my stomach. How about we start from this room, and let's not forget to ask for witness statements from the other residents. Sounds like a plan. Alright, Jubs, tell me what happened here.
Alright, so... clearly every single book... There's a lot of books. I think most of the mess is all of the books on the ground. Was there some sort of document they were looking for as well? Something that kind of gets me.
Ton of difficult books. Treasure's been ransacked. The box lock looks like it was burned off. Horrible gun. There's guns?
Uh-oh. Well, pew pew.
Rather senseless goobying. More difficult books.
Oh, wow. Telling you, they were...
Documents! Oh,
Yeah,
but documents weren't disturbed, Jubsy.
God dang it. So why are all of the bookshelves ransacked? That's what I don't understand. Like, if what they were looking for is in the safe, obviously. Like, if I was a criminal and I knew that there was going to be something valuable in this room, the first place they would have to look is in the safe. Why ransack the entire room in the first place?
Well, yeah, they have to get in the safe, and he may have hidden the code to the safe somewhere in the room.
Yeah, well, if they were able to force open a simple chest, they could probably force open the safe.
That is true. Also, the flaw in that is that the document thing wasn't ransacked, so why would they tear up the whole room looking for the code? Well, they might have done that last, I don't know. The gift that we delivered to the mayor, to the queen, is those crooks are not going to get away with this. It doesn't look like they jimmied the door either. They must have decrypted the combination and opened it, or could they have really cracked the combination? It's not impossible, but I'd imagine it'd be difficult for anyone besides a skilled pro. My best guess is they figured out the combination by using a much simpler means. What do you mean by simpler means? Well, let's see. They could have, for example, dusted the buttons with a special powder. A powder like that would have absorptive properties. Due to its finesse, it would be invisible to the naked eye. However, if a blue light were placed over it, it would glow. Alright, and? Now let's imagine for a minute that the mayor entered the combination with the powder present. The powder on the buttons would stick to his fingers and come off. This would be one way to know which buttons were pressed. Now, wait a minute. Wouldn't they still not know the order in which the buttons were pressed? That's not exactly the case. As the powder collected on the fingers increased, the amount taken from the buttons would decrease. In other words, the crooks could press the buttons in order starting from the least luminescent. It might be a little more difficult if there were duplicate numbers, but the crooks should be able to make a pretty good guess as to what they are. That makes sense. Joshua, are you a genius or something? No, I did the robbery myself. No, okay. That's just basic knowledge. Let's check out the buttons. Oh, the Flynn. Just as I thought, powder was used. Now there's no doubt in my mind that the safe was opened using the same method I just explained. Oh, right. Now the big question is who dusted the buttons with that powder? We know it would have to at least be someone who visited the residence. Right. Now figuring out who that is, that's going to be the tricky part.
So I'm still curious about the whole books thing. Why they even bothered to ransack that place? If it wasn't a document, then maybe it was a particular book that needed to come with the gem.
Yeah, I can't remember if the student was reading a book or needed a book or something.
We're talking about a certain... Oh.
There are some marks on this railing. You're right, and they're fresh, too. It looks like something metal dug into the wood. Oh.
Okay, you know what? Circus is getting really loud over wrestling. Don't mind that.
I see.
I'm just wondering if that's gonna stop, but I don't think it's gonna stop. You know, Brock Lesnar's on TV. He just went on here and did that fight to Heath Slater. You know.
Oh, Lesnar's on, huh?
Yep, Lesnar is on TV and just F5 Heath Slater.
Are you alright, ma'am?
Yes, I'm fine. The intruders weren't violent toward us.
Is there anything you noticed in particular about the intruders?
They were wearing masks, so I wouldn't be able to tell you any specific features.
It reminds me, I'm certain the front door was locked. I locked the door just to be safe since my husband had gone to the chapel and there were the two of us here. Wonder how in the world they got in. They got in through the roof. It was the roof. They threw a grappling hook over. And that's the metal that was lashed into the wood.
Oh, you know. The butler did it!
Link did it. No, okay. I had such a scare. I was cleaning up the attic when suddenly a bunch of masked men came barging in. Masked men, huh? This means it wasn't a one-man job. How many people were in the group? I'd guess probably 3 or 4. It's the Payday Gang!
Oh, no!
That reminds me, one of them was short, and one of them was Odd Job. It might have been a girl. It was totally the student. The game's like...
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, they are hinting at that. They are hinting at that hard. Okay, that's the attic.
What's this? Found Servias leaf. Don't you think it's a bit strange for a leaf to be in a place like this? Oh god, and they came from the Hidden Leaf Village. Well, everybody, it's finally time. We have to kill Naruto.
Yep.
On top of that. And that'll teach them to write crappy and... No, okay. On top of that, it's not a type that grows around here. Yo, shop, Estelle. This is the place where the residents were locked up. It was probably dropped by one of the criminals as they were locking everybody up. So it's a key piece of material evidence, right? That I just touched with no gloves and got my fingerprints all over?
Well, let's be fair. This isn't exactly a professional police investigation. I mean, they're just like a guild in the fantasy world. They're not gonna have stuff like latex gloves and all of them other fancy gadgets.
Yosh. Are you really done investigating? It seems a little too quick to me. How about looking around a little more carefully? I'm sure there's something you missed. Oh, So the door was locked? Oh, okay. They said the door was locked at the time of the burglary, right? It doesn't look like the lock's been broken either. Which means they got in another way! Well, now I bet we're done. I had the mayor run me through all the details. How about you two? Did you find anything? Alright, let's check the details one by one and see what you've come up with. First off, what were the criminals after? Alright, Jubsy, let's have you solve the case.
Septium in to say...
The food preserves from the kitchen.
Oh, God.
How many of them were there?
3 or 4.
What did they get into the house? Where did they get into the house from?
From the terrace on the 2nd floor. Remember the, point blank. What's the card committed to?
What is the portrait of those?
Wait.
Yeah, well, we didn't really cover this one, I guess.
Oh, Flid!
That's weird.
Man! That's why I'm drawing a blank!
Wow, you did such a good job investigating. It looks like we'll be able to specify who the criminals are with this information. Mayor Claus, over the past 2 or 3 days, have you seen any new faces in your study? I chose that one because of the student being in here. When you put it that way, I guess there's been a number of people. That reporter from the magazine company was one. Oh, so those two came to visit you too, huh? But at the time of the crime, they weren't with us at the Ismail's Tower. I think we can cross them off the list of suspects. I see. So Mayor Claus, were there any others? Other than that, there was only Josette. But let's not kid ourselves here. I think it'd be a bit of a stretch for her to be our thief. She's totally the thief.
Yeah, she is.
These people are all dense. Get him, Jubsy.
This ain't good. This ain't happening. She's totally it. They're tipping us off. This is all outright stated at this point. In fact, one of the people said that one of them looked like they could actually be a girl in one of the behind the mask.
After all, she's a student at the Royal Academy of Payday. Criminals aren't always dressed so they can be easily spotted. As for a school uniform, if someone put their mind to it, they could create a replica. But I'm telling you, she was a really nice girl. She was modest and courteous. Right, Joshua? I'm sorry to say this, but I completely disagree. Well, during that time when the mayor put the septium into the safe, that girl's eyes lit up like a hunter's eyeing her prey. Of course, since I had no conclusive evidence, I couldn't call her out on it. But at least to me, she didn't look like any ordinary student. You must be joking. Unbelievable. At any rate, it looks like we're going to have to ask this girl a few questions. You wouldn't happen to know where she is, would you? If I remember right, she should be staying at the hotel, but she said something about taking off from Roland sometime today.
Oh, shoot.
Well, looks like we're going to have to hurry then. Estelle, Joshua, let's try the hotel first. Right.
Understood.
Okay.
Magic beam.
Magic beam.
I can't believe something like this happened while I was away. I've also personally asked that the guild conduct the investigation. I apologize for the short notice, but your assistance in this matter would be highly appreciated.
Man, freaking girl is a ninja, I swear.
Because I'm a ninja!
Oh, God, no.
Alright, hotel. Hey, Build Broadcast. And Dan snuck in here as well. Spaceman Dan.
Here's the new Spaceman Dan. We need a new Dan.
Yup. I don't
A Dan out of Dan.
hotel is.
I think you passed it. It's right in front of the entrance to the mayor's house, actually.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's over here.
Yep.
Estelle, Joshua, and even Charizard. Is something the matter? Do you remember a girl named Josette? She's a student from the Royal Academy who should be staying here. Of course I remember her, but she checked out just a moment ago. Wrecked! Shoot, we're a minute too late. Let's hurry to the landing port. We might be able to catch her there. She really didn't seem like such a bad girl. Huh?
Time to kill her.
She did! Let me remember where this is. Oh,
It's like right up ahead, like way north.
should I heal? Are we still beat up, or did we heal? No, we're still beat up. Let me just in case.
Oh, Charizard is actually in party too, so like she can fight.
Yeah, that's a little foreshadowing there.
Yeah, that mean. Alright.
Airliners later, wonder what's going on. The airliner which should be coming from Bose still hasn't arrived yet. We're prepared to receive the incoming ship. Brr.
Uh-oh. Where is she? She's totally hiding now. She's like, oh crap, they're on to me.
The real Payday gang is coming. Please excuse the delay. The airliner should be arriving any time now, so please be patient. Yo, Link!
Yo, Alan!
Yo, Alan, it's us if you haven't noticed. Oh, it's you guys. Ooh, and Charizard, too. Thank you, Adios, for this feast of the eyes. Everybody just wants a date in this game. That's the story of this game. What's up? You didn't by chance happen to see a girl in a school uniform around here, did you? Girl in a school uniform? A school uniform from where? From the Janus Royal Academy. Oh, baby, those uniforms are so hot. The contrast of those neatly pleated white skirts and navy blue socks. Oh yes, I can see them now. I totally forget what the boys' uniform looks like, though. This is one obsession I just don't get. thus defineth man's eternal struggle. Back on topic here. So you didn't see a girl in Royal Academy uniform? Nope, not this month, and believe me, I watch for those. I check all the passengers boarding and disembarking, so I can tell you, at least they shouldn't come here. Which means that she came to Roland along the roads without using an airliner. This complicates things. Our search field suddenly got much bigger. Come to think of it, there must be others, so they've got to be hiding somewhere. Wait, that reminds me. What does, Estelle?
Somebody.
I almost forgot we found this. Could this be some sort of a clue? Oh right, we did find that. Shara, do you know of any places nearby where Surveillance leaves grow? Surveillance leaves, eh? Pretty sure they grow in Mistwald, south of Roland. Mistwald, that's the forest in the opposite direction from home as Roland, right? Seems like it's worth looking into. That settles it. Let's head up the highway through Roland's south gate. You're really excited, aren't you? Well, whatever is, good luck. That's right, Alan. You don't get to come with.
Yeah, you get to ditch him.
Wait up, you're running like a crazed lunatic. Who can just walk at a time like this?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Maybe I should think about cutting back on those plastic cigarettes. Wow, what next week? Expecting to see him again, my bad.
What are the two of you up to? Let's bring everybody. Also, I love how this is urgent and we're just gonna kind of stand around and talk to people in town.
You kids again, huh? Actually, we've got to get the boss ASAP.
But the airline is not even here yet.
I know, that's why we're headed there on foot. It'll take some time, but it's not a distance that we can cover by ourselves.
Well, don't wear yourselves out too badly. By the way, are you after a scoop or something?
Yeah, and the mother of all scoops, too! No time to talk. We've got to make it there today!
I'll rip them. Wonder if Niall's going to be alright. See you later, Estelle Joshua. Well, aren't they the lively pair? Friend of yours? Those were the reporters from one of the jobs Dad asked us to take over. I wonder what's going on. Better waste more time thinking about it.
Oh, you can waste more time by opening opening up another slot.
Yes, that's right. That's right, I could.
Time to waste time.
Bam, chicka bam. Slot. Oh, Charizard.
Wow. Shoot, may as well open up one for Joshua since he still only got one.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he still only got one open.
Oh, that's
from where I
right.
remember. All four's
All
okay.
Open
That means-
scoops.
Alright.
You can get another one.
Huh, what about Charizard? It's...
I don't know how long Charizard will be around, though.
Oh my goodness, he got 4!
Wow.
Dude!
Yeah. We good.
She good. We'll just stick with the dynamic duo for now. Oh boy. So now that you got another slot open for Joshua, the slot means also all of them are okay to use. And oh yeah, you can actually buy one of these as well. Equipping one of these will get you a couple of new spells to go ahead and start throwing out.
Ooh, time to cast arts is cut. That's nice.
Yep.
Action 1. Prevent enemy arts with 20%. Evade.
Evade, yeah, increasing that evasion. That's like a dodge build.
Kind of feel like doing the EP or the dexterity.
That'll work out.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel work out for a good build.
So let's see. Because they're both Mirage. I'll go with the dexterity. Alright. Information, huh?
Oh yeah, that's right. Information means that you can you get a little added information whenever you get into any battle on any enemy that you just happen to hover over or whatever.
Alright, well this one doesn't give us any new spells, but...
Huh.
Could I open another small one on Estelle?
You probably could, actually.
Well, next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Boy!